What's up? What's up? Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. You guys don't even understand. So first off, it's your boy Brian, the casual Brian, with a new casual stream. Um, I am so unbelievably hyped. And the reason why I don't know if you can tell, but the quality of my stream, the quality of the video is like on another level. And the reason why is I'm using my iPhone as a webcam. And if you've seen some of my previous streams, you can understand and appreciate why. Because before I was using the FaceTime camera, I also was using this camera right here, and it's good. This is actually a good camera, but I was having issues with it. Now that I can use my iPhone, I don't even know what to say. I am losing my mind. Just the quality is so good. So now I finally have good camera quality. One of the complaints, one of the issues I was always having is that, like, man, it's such a drag to not be able to use my camera, my iPhone. I would normally do streams on TikTok and on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, Facebook, and whatever. But the mainstream wasn't that good. You know what I mean? It didn't look that great. The sound was good, but the video didn't look good. And then back in the day, I had good video, but then the sound wasn't good. And so now I have both. We're so slowly, we are building, we are building. And I am so unbelievably excited, even though I just got some not great news, but you know, got to keep the faith. Got to keep the faith. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, I'm super excited about this. This is like a game changer. I mean, it's when I say it's a game changer, it's just a game changer because like I wanted to do the stream, but I've known that the quality of the video for the stream is not that good. It's okay. I mean, it wasn't even okay. It was like might as well just be like a podcast with just audio. But now with this video, I mean, like, wow, look at that. I am so excited. Also, it's currently 6:20, 6:21 actually, Eastern Standard Time. So if you're watching this and it's not 6:20, just know you are watching a rebroadcast. And let me just make sure again. I want to just check something real quick. I want to because I'm hearing myself through my headphones. And so sometimes I don't know if you're actually getting the stream, if you're getting the audio from the stream, or if you're getting my computer mic audio. So yeah, but I everything's set up good, and I'm just through the roof, and so I just got to make sure I get more people there. And there is my Facebook page. Which do people follow on Facebook anymore? Like, can you? I know you can kind of subscribe, but most people don't really like subscribe unless you're like a TV show or a Facebook Watch show, like Red Table Talk or something like that. But I know that I am going to be getting everybody to come to my YouTube. Which what do we talk about today on YouTube? What did I drop on YouTube? Was it anime confession? Did I do my anime confession today on YouTube? I can't remember. Let's check. Let's check. I think I can check here with you guys on. Let me do this. It's been a while since I've done this one right here. I'm going to share my screen. This is always funny. Share screen. And I'm going to share this window. Okay, boom. And I'm going to put myself in the corner. Skadoosh. I'm going to check to see which video I dropped today. This is kind of a bit meta because this is also showing up on YouTube. So you guys get to look at my analytics. Don't look, don't look, don't look. I'm just playing. Um, I secretly love Sword Art Online. And it's true. It's absolutely true. I do secretly love Sword Art Online. I think it's a great anime. I think too many people hate on it, and I don't know why. I get season 3 and beyond. I don't know how many seasons they've had. I think they've only had 3 seasons, but um season 1 and season 2 are great. Yeah. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to that's got a little Vinland Saga going on right there. So, let me get back up here. So anyway, yeah, Sword Art Online. So the video is Secret Confession, and the confession is that I really like Sword Art Online. If you don't know anime, sorry, I'll get to my Facebook stuff too. I want to get there faster, but I gotta be slow. I'm gonna go through anime. I'm gonna go through my anime. So basically, the way I'm gonna be doing these streams now is basically anything that you see on a casual brand page, meaning casual jazzer, casual producer, casual grappler, the casual Brian, casually social with Brian, which is my social media advice. If you're not following that, I highly recommend you follow that. That's where I'm going to be giving all my social media advice for free. A lot of people ask me for social media advice. They ask me, what should I do, Brian, to grow on Instagram? What should I do to grow on YouTube? That's going to be the place. Casually Social with Brian, at Casually Social with Brian on Instagram. We also have YouTube at Casually Social with Brian. So if you want to know what I know, and my approach for that is going to be more of a creative standpoint, meaning I will talk about some practical tips, practical things. Like, for example, the best times to post on Instagram, which is essentially 9 a.m. You start at 9 a.m. and then you just go every 3 hours, 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m. And then somewhere in there, generally speaking, is going to be your best time to post. So for me, for example, my best times to post are 12, 3, and 9 a.m. 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and then 9 a.m. That's going to be my best times to post. For you, it might be different. Every now and then there are people who have like 5 p.m.s and 2 p.m.s, but essentially that's still like 6 p.m. or 3 p.m. You know what I mean? You're still catching a lot of that 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. crowd. I just think that that's naturally where things line up. So if you look at like a time like 3 p.m., for example, well, that's 12 p.m. on the East Coast, 9 p.m. on the West Coast. Same with 12. 12 p.m. is 6 p.m. on overseas, and then it's 9 a.m. on the West Coast. So you're catching the people that are getting up, and you're also reaching the people overseas. And if you think about 12 as well, a lot of young people are still up at midnight. So you're still getting those late night people as well. That's kind of the unofficial science that I found. But I'll tell you what, 12, 9, 12, 9, and 3 are universal times, man. They really work across on all platforms. But, YouTube is kind of a funny one, though. YouTube is the platform, man, where it's such a global phenomenon that your times are all over the place. It's really more about, I would say YouTube is really more about the day than it is about the time you post. Yes, the time matters as well, but YouTube has gotten so good that it's like over the course of a couple of days, your post will start seeing light because they're just going to find an audience. People think about like YouTube is trying to find an audience for your videos. It's really like a technical semantics type thing. It's not that they're trying to find an audience for your video. They have audiences that like these things. And if your video is talking about these things, then they try to see if it'll serve that audience. So for example, if I'm talking about jujitsu, or let's say tennis, if I'm talking about tennis, they're going to find all the people on the internet, on YouTube, that like tennis videos. And then they're going to give your video to the tennis people. Or they're going to find the people that really like basketball, but sometimes watch tennis. And then they're going to try those people next. And so it's not really about them caring about your video. They don't care about your video. All they care about is providing content that's going to keep those people, the tennis watchers, the basketball watchers, on the platform as long as possible. Whenever I look at Vinland Saga, I see your on the main character. Has your opinion changed since? Thank you for the question, Nike. Yes, my opinion about. So let me make this clear. My initial feelings were Vinland Saga was overhyped. It's all good. I really appreciate the question. My initial feelings were Vinland Saga was all overhyped. I thought it was great. I thought it was good, but I thought people were saying that this was the best anime that has ever come out. I was like, what are you talking about? Secondly, I was not a fan of Thorfinn in the first season. Just like I wasn't a fan of Eren Yeager, and I wasn't a fan of who Sasuke became. Love Sasuke in early Naruto. When he shifted, was not a fan. But to answer your question plainly, Yes, it has. I like him more in season 2. I still haven't seen this person that everyone says is this all-time character. I mean, people compare Thorfinn to Guts from Berserk. To me, I'm not seeing that. With Now let's take Guts as a perfect example. He had one of the worst childhoods of all time, right? I mean, this guy just kept getting done dirty, done wrong. He finds a way to trust people and let people back in, and then he gets completely screwed over in one of the worst situations. I don't want to spoil it, but I don't want to talk about too much. But like the eclipse, we'll just say the eclipse. That's one of the worst situations that ever happened to someone. He had every right to go full Thorfinn after that, and he did somewhat, but he still finds a way to let people in. I wouldn't compare them either, but I do like the shift. I'm just I can tell that it's building towards something. Um, I just haven't got there yet, but I do like Thorfinn more. My opinion has changed. Um, I just like to see people change. I know it's not fair, and I should be patient with the author, but I just felt I don't like to see people, slam their head into the wall, if that makes sense. But thank you for the question. And yeah, it's funny. It's so funny, man. I could have never imagined the level of hate that I would get from making a video about Vinland Saga or Thorfinn in general. I mean, I just really didn't think that so many. It's not even. I don't even think it's so many people. I think it's like the My Hero Academia fan base. They're super um active. You know what I mean? I'm still not convinced that there are a lot of people that watch Vinland Saga. But the people that do, they go hard for it. And I respect that. Like I said in the video, my longer video that talks about Thorfinn. Um, I can't get on and talk about Thorfinn and say what I said and then be upset, or you know what I mean, when people get upset and they come for me. Now, do I think that it's been a bit much? Yes. Do I kind of get a I don't get irritated though. You know what I mean? Because it's like if you're going to be a content creator and you're going to drop hot takes, you got to be able to take it. You got to be able to take it. And so yeah, but the main thing is that I'm watching season 2. I'm enjoying it. I hate to see Thorfinn, get dogged, but it just is what it is. So, but it's funny, man. That's probably going to be maybe in another month. That'll probably be my top video, which I would have never ever thought. You know, it's uh, I can't say that they're overly aggressive. I said that Thorfinn was the worst character, one of the worst characters in anime and manga. Now, I've already apologized for saying manga. I haven't read the manga, so I can't say that. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have said that. But, also I just feel like people don't understand that with social, it's tongue in cheek, you know? It's kind of a joke. It's kind of fun. I'm not It's not like 100% serious. I don't really think Thorfinn is the worst character. I said like he's not even the top 1,000. I haven't watched 1,000 anime. I've maybe watched 150, somewhere between 150 and 175 anime titles. But you know, I like happy characters. One of my favorite characters is Luffy and Yukihira Soma. Um, I don't have very many dark characters that I love. Yuma, what's his name? Yuga Kuma from World Trigger. Natsu, I like Natsu. He's not one of my favorites, but I dig Natsu. This is a funny one. This is a funny one. But I'm gonna check this out. Let's hop onto this one. Yeah, people, but that's kind of the energy with the anime community, especially on TikTok. I am getting dragged for a comment I made about Nami. And I don't necessarily think that I'm wrong. The I understand what people are saying, but I feel like no one's really trying to hear what I'm saying. And that's kind of frustrating because it's like I don't think I'm just talking out of my butt. You know, you know what I mean? So here's an interesting question. I don't know if it's a question, a thought. Luffy, Gear Fifth. So before Luffy had Gear Fifth, I didn't think he stood a chance against any of these people. What's up, fam? Hold on a second. Let me just get you up there. What's up, fam? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing good. How you doing, man? But yeah, before Gear Fifth, Luffy, I didn't think had a chance against either Ichigo or Naruto. Now, now I don't know. I don't know. I think Luffy is pretty strong. I think, and the thing about Gear Fifth is it's based on his imagination. You know, it's on his imagination. How strong he is all based on his imagination. That's a pretty broken ability. You know what I mean? It's a pretty darn broken ability. I mean, just imagine that. There's a guy getting more hate than you called who claims Griffith is a good person. Oh my gosh. Now that's a take right there. That's a take. But I that's not the first time I've heard that. I've heard that he's actually like regarded as a hero in the manga. I had to stop reading the manga. I was reading it. Now maybe it was my fault because I was reading it mostly at night, and man, it got kind of dark, and I was kind of having like some not like nightmares, but like you know what I mean. You ever in your room by yourself and you just got to kind of open the door and turn on extra lights. That's what was happening when I was reading Berserk. Oh, stop, man, stop. You're I'm just out here trying to make some money, man. Trying to make a living, trying to have fun, making videos. You know what I mean? I'm still doing the music thing though. Trying to be like you, trying to be like you, cuz trying to get that bag. He's on YouTube. I should check him out. Yo, Berserk is a dark anime, man. It's a really dark anime, and it kind of messes with you. You know, it kind of messes with you, but it's good. It's good. I just think, man, I see why they went away from the manga. Now I haven't seen any of that CGI stuff, man. That stuff looks terrible. But the original 1998, I want to say, Berserk adaptation, they left a lot of the manga stuff out. And I see why. Cuz it's super dark. It's super dark, man. It is super super dark. I'm talking about Frankie level super. Where's all my anime? I'm trying to like go between TikTok and stuff. What have I talked? I talked a little about social. I talked about anime. I got away from Vinland Saga. Let me talk, or not Vinland Saga, but not Fairy Tale. Sword Art Online. I think Sword Art Online is great. I've watched it like at least 4 times straight through. And low key, this is kind of a cheat code. It's a great date anime. Like if you're dating somebody and they don't really watch anime, and you're trying to get them to watch anime, it's the best, man. It's the best because the love, um, the dynamic between Kirito and Asuka is perfect. Oh gosh. And then you don't have to be bored with watching like a romantic comedy or something. That's one thing with anime. I want to get more into like slice of life and Naruto. Why do people hate on Naruto? Naruto's great. I like Naruto. It's so funny to me how like people don't like I like all of the big 3. And like so not One Piece is currently my number 2, but I've had time where Naruto was in my top 10 and Bleach was in my top 10. I like all of them. But I feel like especially between like Naruto fans and Bleach fans, there is a vibe, man. They are not here for each other. Went on a date, showed her Berserk, and she never spoke to me. That makes sense. That really makes sense. I would never ever show somebody Berserk. Not even like a friend, just like a friend. That anime is so dark, man. It is just so dark, but it's so good. It's such a good story, and just the development of all of them. Naruto is trash. Naruto's not trash. It's not a trash anime. That yes, they have some huge issues. Huge issues. The ending, in my opinion, was a huge letdown. And they could have stopped, we could have just ended at pain, even though we wouldn't have got to see some more development with Naruto. The page of six paths, excuse me, giving both of them the power, that was kind of whack. I wasn't really here for that. But You know, not Naruto, man. Come on, Lee versus Gara, the whole entire Pain Invasion arc. It's not bad. Come on, come on. It's not garbage. Garbage is harsh. I can understand you not liking parts, the fillers. I can understand you not liking that, but to say it's garbage is like I think it's a little too much. I think it's a little too much. That's my opinion. That's my anime hot take. Um, See, but it's just I don't think that you could really do Berserk without overly censoring it to the point where you start getting into the story and affecting the story. You know what I mean? Like, which is why I don't think that they do it. And every time they do it, it just ends up being a piece of crap. You just got to say it's not for everybody, and it's definitely not for most children. Um, but it's tough, man. It's tough. I suspect that's also what happened with Tokyo Ghoul because I've heard Tokyo Ghoul, the manga is insane. It's amazing, but I haven't read it. I just watched, what I saw online or what I saw, the first season and then I don't really understand what they did, like the re and then the re B and whatever, all that garbage. Everything after the first season was like, what did y'all do? What is this? This is trash. This is absolute trash. So, but that's what it is. Sometimes it be like that. And I'm still, let me tell you something. If you've never watched one of my streams, you should go back and watch my streams. Today is the first day. It's a new day in my streaming. And I am now using my iPhone camera. And the quality of my video is like night and day. I'm blown away. It took me like a solid 30 to 40 minutes to get everything set up. I had to update my actually, you know what? I don't think I needed to update my phone and my computer. What I think I needed to do was just make sure that they were both on the same iCloud. But um, but you live and you learn. You live and you learn and you but I think that was there were some things that needed to be on the same thing. Oh, what have I left out? What have I left out? Can I get to the casual jazzer? I think I can. I don't know if you can hear it though. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get to the casual jazzer. Oh, I got another follower. Yay! Yay to another follower. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can get to the casual jazzer. I'm not gonna go. It's taking too much trouble. But yeah. Yeah, I'm just excited, man. Now I can go do these streams. Today I was talking about on as far as social media. And just so you don't know, if you weren't here at the beginning, what I'm doing in my streams is this is like the place for all the casual brand to land. Casual brand has many different pages. So there's Casual Grappler, Casual Jazzer, which is like a music page, Casual Brian, which is my homepage, and Casually Social with Brian. So that's where I talk about social media advice. And if you want to learn about social media stuff, go there. I don't want to talk about it with my anime stuff, with my music stuff. It's separate. But I get asked every day, hey, Brian, what do I need to do to grow on social media, to grow on Instagram? Casually Social with Brian. It's on YouTube, it's on Instagram. Go follow it there. I guess I'm on LinkedIn too. I post on LinkedIn too, so. But what was I just saying? Jeez. Talk about memory. Oh, today I was talking about views. Don't worry about views. Don't over worry about views. It's not important. Now, it's not to say that like if you if you're posting videos and you're getting consistently like 3 views, you probably need to make an adjustment. But a lot of people, they post something and then they just stare at their phones. They check their phones every 5-10 minutes. That's not what you need to be doing. Okay, that's not the vibe. Post it and focus. It's like what Mr. B says. Focus on having the best video possible or photo possible. Whatever it is that you do, whether it's like a photo and a long post that's kind of like a blog post, carousels, whatever it is that you do, make sure that it's the best possible. That's going to be the most effective. And if you make sure that you're making the best product possible, which for us is content, it's going to translate. And translate means more engagement, more views, more shares. That's what's important. That's how I know. Anytime I have a video that gets over 1 million views, the shares are off the chain. People just instantly start sharing it. It's insane. It's insane how many mentions I get when I have my videos like popping off. And it's really cool too. You know, if you have somebody that's like into like making content or whatever, or you just like want to support your content creators that you like, but you don't want to pay for subscriptions or you don't want to give gifts, which you should. They're cheap. They're like $1. They're like a cent. You could do like 10 cents. But something that's free is sharing their stuff. That really, really helps. Everyone, whenever I get on a video, whether I look at the whole thing or not, I like it instantly. And if I do like it, I will share it because that's a real like. Liking something is not, it's like acknowledging that I've seen it as far as to the algorithm, to the platforms. When you like something, it's like if you go to a concert and you show up and you don't buy any drinks. That's what it's like. But when you share it, that's saying to the algorithm, this is something good, and it helps them spread it out. That's my social media spiel. I gotta talk about it. We're on week 3 of preparing for PANS, talking about jiu-jitsu, switching to the casual grappler now. I'm feeling good. My shoulder is really tough. Sometimes I get a little worried. Like I'm just like, I need to go to the chiropractor soon. I think I'm going to check him out either this week or next week. I think this week I'm going to get a massage after the whole week is done. And then I think on next Friday, I'll go to the chiropractor, or next Saturday. I don't know. But I'm feeling good. Training's been good. Training's been hard. My coach has been getting on me. I don't know exactly how much time I have. I think I have 3 weeks. Yeah, I have 3 more weeks left. So hopefully I'm going to be able to get it together. I'm doing Masters 1, which I think is smart. I've competed at adult, and I think I could compete at adult, but I think for my body, for my age, it's better to compete at Masters 1. You know? If you checked out the Casual Grappler recently, I dropped a good video today. Some really, really slick triangle entries. Dope triangle entries. Really just love it. Love it. Like I'm loving this new setup. Gosh, you don't understand. My streams are on another level. It's so funny to me, like how many people just get frustrated with that Thorfinn video. And then like there's like 2 videos on YouTube that people get upset about. The Thorfinn video, and the Diane video from BoJack Horseman, where I'm harsh on Diane. And I don't think that I'm unreasonably harsh on Diane. I think I'm very reasonably harsh on Diane because I think Diane gets a pass. And if you haven't watched BoJack, this is just like blah, 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 blah. But I highly recommend watching BoJack Horseman. It's a great outlet. Like I think a lot of shows don't really allow us to kind of experience emotional, especially the darker sides. And when I say darker sides, I don't mean like serial crime or true crime and that kind of stuff. I mean like just like being depressed, being down, not getting the job, going through breakups, going through stuff in life that just like feels so frustrating and heavy. And one thing I like about anime is that they live in those spaces. And I just feel like it helps. It's good. I love watching people just deal with stuff. I should probably watch more slice of life. Anime. I don't know why I do. I need to get like a list. I'm going to do that as my community tab. I'm going to ask people, what are your top 5 favorite slice of life animes? Because I want to get into it. I've heard it's a real good vibe. And I believe it's a good vibe. I believe it's good, It's got to be. And you know what else I just realized? I am hungry. Your boy is hungry. I need to go down and get something to eat before 7. Yeah, wow. That was 30 minutes the easy way. That was so much fun. I could do another 30 minutes, but although I need to get something to eat because I am very hungry. But it was a blast, and I hope you enjoyed this stream. I'm going to be doing this stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and then randomly here and there. But you can always check these streams out. And if you missed it or if you came in late, they're going to be on my pages. They'll be on Facebook. They'll be on YouTube. I don't know how Twitch works. I think Twitch doesn't keep it. But Twitter, I think, posts a rebroadcast. So if you're just getting on and you miss most of it, it should be on wherever you're seeing it. If you're watching it from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. I drop reels every day and long form content. So until the next time, have a great day and remember to stay casual. Peace.